Hello, everyone. Dr. Carolyn G. Anderson here for my Life with Dr. C, the gift of life. I'm wearing my blue light spectacles. So these are my glasses my amazing daughter got for me because, oh, my hair is messed up. Because I'm now always on the camera, lots of lights around me. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me for our series called The Gift of Life, where I share life transforming information and historical perspective. I share my life with you. And in sharing my life with you, your life will be transformed. So this Christmas, we are really having a retrospective and reflective moment and saying one of the gifts you ought to give yourself and others is the gift of life. It's the gift of the mega life, how to make every day good again. So thanks for those who have joined me, my mega lifers, my investors, those who are Kailers, as well as our royalties. If you are on here with me, whoever is joining me here today on this amazing noonday, just give a comment so I can see that you're there, you're with me, because I'm about to share my song. I'm about to do some watch parties. And so welcome again. I have 28 minutes with you on 12/28 of this amazing month. It is my amazing birthday. And so for 28 minutes for the remainder of every work day, Monday through Friday, I will be giving 28 minutes of life transforming nuggets. I will be bringing a lot of these from a neurological perspective and sharing just historically why I have been the way I am and was able to step into this place of success at such a very young age and maximize my life to its fullest potential. And a huge part of that is because of what was in my DNA, right? This can also be imparted in your DNA. In fact, it may already be a part of your DNA. And these life transforming life moments that I'll be sharing with you for the next 28 days is and will transform your life if you apply the principles, if you catch the revelation. All right. So let me see. I need to share this to my pageant. Let's see who's on with me. All right, Nancy. Oh, I love Nancy. She's always there with me. Nancy is my security guard. I have Mrs. Georgia here as well with me. Facebook user, I think that might be my husband. If you are using, well, because of the software that I'm using to go live, if you don't give permission and you're watching me from a group, it does not show who you are. So whoever that is that says hello, amazing, hello to you. So stay with me. I'm going to be very short. I ran out of time yesterday sharing what I needed to share. So I'm going to check and see. I know Genesis and Carrie Ann and Donna and Kathy were on. They really wanted to know what it is I was going to share today. So I'm going to just tag them really quick while I play one of my favorite songs, and there is my disclaimer. Let me write my disclaimer. I do not own the rights to this song. All I do is win. All right, all I do is win. Yes, you are my bodyguard, honey. So let me find my song. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Because every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. All right, let me see if I can find it. It's my DJ Khaled. Now let me get the clean version. Let me turn it down too. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Cause every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Up, down, up, down. Cause all I do is win, win, win. Ludacris going in on the verse because I never been defeated. All right, I'm gonna introduce Ludacris to Nancy. So all in the building, all the way up. DJ Khaled is gonna be at the pageant. We're excited about this. This may be our opening number. Let me just do that again, y'all, so y'all can bounce to the beat with me. All right, because all we do is win. All you do is win, right? The hood call it Luda, yeah. I'm on this DJ Khaled owns the right to this song, so Facebook, YouTube, no matter what, never get it off, cause every time I step up in the building, everybody else go up, and they stay there. Come on, keep your hands up, up, down, up, down, up, down, cause all I do is win, 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 and if you go in, put your hands in the air. All right, that's enough. All right, so let me turn it down. It'll be my background. And Facebook and YouTube. I do not own the rights to the song, so you don't have to mute my video. I'm going live. I'm up with you. I'm all the way up. All right, so just a quick historical perspective. I was born in the beautiful island of Jamaica. I shared about how everything for me was organic. My house, and still is to this day, is on the beautiful beach, and how I went through hurricanes, and how everything for us was natural. We had the natural almond. I had an almond tree, coconut tree, aloe, which is used for your skin. That's why my complexion is so smooth and suave. In reality, though, a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Caribbean folks, they have this olive smooth skin because we got the natural vitamin D. We did not have to take prescriptions or medications for such. Everything was no problem. We just had a stress-free life, no anxiety, at least for me. Mom and dad around. We, had the fresh water. We had the river. We have the ocean, the natural rainwater. That's what my grandparents, that's what we drank from. We had the big pans or drums that we just caught the natural water from heaven. And it's so pure, open skies, just, now it's toxic. It's a lot of stuff going on up in there, right? And I share how that had a huge foundation on my life. I knew no different. I knew no different than to just walk in total wealth. And that means I was healthy. Money was good for our family. Anything that I needed, I received it. I had faith. We were really, really faith builders. We celebrated that at home and outside in the church. I was very involved in school, had amazing friends, and highly educated. Education is one of the things that Jamaicans really push. I was born into entrepreneurship. My dad, to this day, is still an entrepreneur. We owned our own, and very educated, but very organic. Everything is natural. The things we had, the foods, the fruits. We even go catch crabs. Well, I didn't. I was too uppity. So the boys in the neighborhood went and caught actual crabs. There's ocean crabs, and then there's the crabs that kind of live in the swampy area. And we never were hungry. We have food to eat because we can just pick a mango or an apple or a plum, grapes. I had so much of that literally behind my home for what we could have. So I lived on the sea coast of Jamaica, on the beach side. So not everything grew well there. Some of the things grew better in the country area. Just like it is in the United States, not every fruit survive in certain climates. It's the same thing because we had the sea, the salt water that would flash up on us, and that was also our natural healing agent. The salt water, any little scratch or bruise you get, just jump in the ocean, come out, you're healed. Because salt water really, salt is actually a natural healer. So it wasn't by surprise that I went into natural medicine and neuropathic field, and also neurology, understanding how your mind, everything is housed here. Your money, my mind is my money, and my money is my mind. Your health is in your mind. Your relationships is here. Your faith, how you think you are, that's how you are. This is where everything is housed. That's my area of specialty. And I'm going to take that to the maximum megawatts. That's what I'm going to take it to, the megawatts, all the way. I'm going to turn it all the way up, I'm turning it up, y'all. Starting January 11th is the launch, actually January 1st, of the Mega LiFE Club. And let me just give you a little snippet of what the Mega LiFE Club is all about while I go into my life transforming teaching for today. So get your notebooks out, get ready to feast with me for these next few minutes. I won't be long. I have to get off at 12:28. So let me just share with you a quick commercial about what the Mega Life Club is all about. And Nancy, that's on here, you're a Mega Life investor, Mega Life Club investor. And so let me just go there really quick and I'll be right back with you. So stay tuned, don't leave.
Live life mega size. We're making every day good again. Get the experience and education for success. Allow yourself to get a fresh start. Get rid of all the negativity. Learn how to activate your inner peace. Now it's time to be bold, strong, mega life. Dr. Carolyn G. Anderson, Army veteran and business strategist, is calling all mega lifers to be bold and win gold. Our doors are open. Join the club, get the education, and prepare for an experience of a lifetime. Experience plus education equals elevation. 1 + 1 = 2. The Mega Life movement is helping transform lives, families, communities, one day at a time. We invite you in. It's amazing. It's huge. It's Mega Life. Let's stay connected. Focus on you and continue to do life together.
All right, thank you. So that's a snippet of the Mega Life Club, which when you become a part of the Mega Life Club, you get the mega tools. So you get tools about nutrition, about health, therapy. These are weekly things, and I'll be coaching as well. And we have other national coaches who will be sharing different aspects of living that mega life, how to make every day good again, which leads up to the Mega Life Experience, where it's all about me, M-E, Mega Life Experience. And it's all about you. You, me matters, you matter, right? And so we're going to be focusing on our individual lives. It's really the time to walk in that place of health and wealth. And what better way to do that than with others, other like-minded visionaries, other investors, others who have gone through, others who have had struggles and may be struggling. You're going to get all that and to wrap it into a little sweet bucket of faith, understanding the biblical principles that you can use to speak, to live, to declare, where wealth becomes second nature. You just walk in that place of prosperity, prospering in your mind, your body, and your soul. That's what the Mega Life is all about. It's a movement where we have like-minded individuals who are moving in synchrony to make every day good again. So I shared, again, the historical perspective of just being born in the Caribbean with the sea and the ocean and the beautifulness of what that is. Never realized that would impact and be something that became a part of my purpose. Likewise, everyone is a product of their environment, but you get to alter or change your environment based on what the environment was like. For example, I like to use Dwayne Wade as one of my examples. Grew up in the real ghetto area of south side of Chicago. He heard the gunshots. He saw people got killed in front of his face. He had, he lost young people along the way. And there was a day when it was such a traumatic moment for him that he remembered making this decision that, God, if you get me up out of here, if you get me out of this situation, I promise I'll give back. And he said, if you get me out of here, I promise that I will help those who are in this place and in this life. And so he did. God got him out of there. Dwayne Wade got to be recruited to Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. From there, I believe he went either to the Lakers or Miami. I think it was Miami, one or the other. He's in the NBA. You guys know who Dwayne Wade is, or if you don't know, you could Google him. And I believe he's retired now. But anyway, he did give back. He went back. He established a library. He gave back to the community. Those young people that were there, I believe everybody got an iPad. I don't know the whole full nature of his story, but he is one that is and was a product of his environment, but decided that he did not have to become his environment. So that's the difference. For me, my environment, I became a product of it because it was something that was good. It wasn't something that I had to say, get me out of, because I actually did not want to get out of it. And so it it grounded, that's the word I'm looking for, who and what I became, where I started off as a life coach, have the word life trademarked, live it fully every day. I did live that way. And I could not understand why people could not live that way. How can't you just change your mind? Why are you not able to just be in a situation and just change? Just like think happy thoughts. And I realized that that requires transformation. That's a mindset change. And that mindset is a journey, just like life is a journey. And not everyone that was in my space and those whom I was going to be responsible to lead was that product like I was in the beginning. And life situation throughout the years, whether it was childhood abuse, trauma, poverty, loss of life, friendship, education, hopelessness, whatever the case may have been, homelessness. I have been that in my adult life, which I'll talk about later on towards the end of the series, not today. All those aspects of life, not everyone had that. And I was called into a place to lead, to be that guide, to be the coach. Everybody needs a coach in their lives to guide them. And it should become a way of life. And just the same way you go and see your doctor, you have preventative, or when you're sick, you go and see the physician, you need to come and see Dr. Carolyn every day. All right. Be a part of what it is I am doing. If you believe I have and carry that, which you see something of yourself in. If you want to live a transformed life, if you want to be able to think the thoughts that manifest greatness and goodness in you and the people around you, if you want to be able to truly live that life on purpose, then I'm the doctor for you. All right. I'm the physician you subscribe to. Megalife.life is where you go to become a part of the club, so I can give you the training and the experience in August of next year. Experience plus education, which is the training, equals elevation all the way up. See how everything is matching up? DJ Khaled sang this song for you and I. We're going all the way up because we rise. We rise to the occasion. But you can never, I have spent easily maybe $1 million on my experience and education, so that you didn't have to spend $1 million, so that you can join in on the millionaire anointing and just live that amazing life. So I recognize that not everyone was. So that is where I started 8 years ago. And I am, and it also is a huge part of how I am spiritually, that solid foundational rock, how I am able to truly live out, be he transformed by renewing the mind. I know how to renew my mind. And it's a huge part of the Mega Life Club. I will never force or sell anything or try to convince anyone why their life matters. That is the first place of change. You have to realize and own to yourself that I matter. It is time for me to invest in me. That is who, and that's who we are inviting into the club. It is not for everyone. It is for those who really saying, it's my new beginnings. It's my fresh start. 2021. 21. It's time for me to mature and walk in the place of owning my life where I am. No excuses. All excuses go. It's time to own that which you are, because me matters. All right. So let me see. So yes. So here I am. The continuation from yesterday. So however we think we are, that's how we are. Here is the thing that I want you to get from today. Let's see, what's my time? Here's the thing I want you to get from today. In order to really own your greatness, in order to really begin to start off living that transformed life, one of the key things that you have to do is actually journal. So you have to journal, you have to write down your thoughts, put it all out there on paper, put it all out there, pour yourself out in your journal daily. You have to just write down those thoughts, regardless of whether they're good thoughts or not good thoughts, put it there. Whatever is in here, whatever your thoughts are embedded in here, because as you think, so are you, that will come out when you are hurt, when you are sad, when you are depleted on sleep, when you are hungry for some people, whenever things are not going well, those thoughts that come out of your mouth, which whatever you speak creates your world. As we speak, whatever you speak, you're making a declaration, you are saying it. So what happened is those thoughts come out, and people will say, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, I'm so this, I'm so that. They begin to speak those thoughts, or again, in an anger situation, get angry, and that is what manifests. So whenever it's being held and housed in here, and you're not getting it out on paper, get the frustrations out on paper, get the deep intimate thoughts, get those moments where you're desiring for a change, put those first of all on a piece of paper. I'm telling you what I do. I got journals all over, everywhere. I even have a Mega Life journal. I have a Mega Life journal that is on Amazon, or you can buy it directly from me at megalife.life, where I just journal my thoughts. I put them down on paper. I have several of them. And why do you want the Mega Life journal? Because every time you open it, you're living that Mega Life. You are writing the Mega Life. You are writing in the Mega Life journal. You are saying, I'm going to make every day good again. Mega, live it fully every day. So you're doing a double portion. You are making every day good again. And as you are intentionally making that, you are living it fully every day. Life matters. This is all. You are responsible, if you're an adult, for your own life, for the decisions that you make that determine your destiny. Wherever you are today, it is because of the decisions you made. Yes, life will happen and force you into certain situations, but you have the power to make that decision shift and change. Here is a quick way of how to begin to manifest being living a renewed mind. Let me give an example. If something or someone or something is said that bothers you, that just rubs you the wrong way, take a moment. Take a moment, and it's best to not speak and not to share. Just take a moment and digest that. Let me back up. If it is someone that you truly value, or someone that is really a part of your destiny for now, temporarily or permanently, or it's a relationship that you value, then it is worth you pausing, taking that moment and reflecting. If it is not, and it's neither here nor there, don't even waste your time. One of the main things about this brain, which the mind controls, it's a record of your past. It records your past, and it likes to remind you of your past, or it is a map of your future, futuristically, or you're in that present world. To live in the present world requires intentionality. It is like you have to begin to force yourself to be happy. You have to take yourself out of the state of being a mindset that does not do well to you, and mentally put your place in a state of perfect peace. And that requires taking time every day. So one of the nuggets I'm going to give you today, I won't give you the whole extent of it, but take what I call a 24-minute dream. It's a dream walk, but for you, because some people are in the Midwest like me and it's cold out there, I'm not going walking. Not today. I walk on my elliptical. I don't do treadmills. My elliptical, my natural body glide. So I have 4 minutes with you. So each day, to begin to renew the mind, to renew the mind requires a process of change. It requires work. Our brain, which the mind, so the mind is here, spiritual being, controls the brain, which the brain controls the body. The brain controls what you do, right? The mind controls the brain controls what you do. So I hope you get that. And so in order for the brain, this is a lazy thing. It doesn't want to do much. It just wants to sit, relax, and chill and not do much. It requires work. You have to crank it. You have to crank it. The number one thing that I realized from my birth to now that has made me walk in total wealth, walk in this my definition of what success is, because it differs for many different people, is because I was able to be consistent in my transformation, consistent in my life, consistently in beginning to choose me, choose me first, not a selfish state where it's all about me, it's all about me. Yeah, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You can't love someone else more than you love yourself. You have to love who God has made you to be If you don't like who you are, change it. And that's what I would do throughout the terms and throughout my life cycle, is I would change a behavior or a pattern. And I realized that that's not easy for everyone. So my nugget today, I have 2 minutes, is number one, journal. Put all of it, drop it on the paper. Good, the bad, the ugly, the nasty, the kind, everything. That's your personal space. That's what you own it. That's yours. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Instead of firing off at the mouth or getting out of character, put it there, drop it there. God, I didn't like how today go. Just be real, be authentic, be you. All right? Because we're talking about getting back into that organic state. It's a reset time of resetting that your time into proving and showing to God that you are appreciative and you value the life that you have. This is it. This is it right now. Every day that you are living, there's a record being kept of what you are doing, maximizing your purpose, yes or no. Checkbox, all those things is being checked. What did he or she do today to be able to walk into that place where it becomes a way of life? It was a way of life for me at birth, and that's why it's easier for me to have it as a way of life. But it requires, because a lot of adult things turn that wheel for me, and it required intentionality. So decide today, make a decision that I am going to be a lifer, that I am going to make my day make every day good again. You have to, everything starts with a decision. So you have to decide today that I want to live that wealthy life. That's where it starts. Make that decree, make that decision. That you want to live that wealthy life, and the first thing to do to be able to renew, to be able to change those thoughts, to be able to crank up this brain and begin to work it out. First, get all those things out of your head and put it on paper. And secondly, the most significant and important thing to do, be consistent in owning your greatness. Be consistent in owning that. Tell yourself that I am better than this. I can do better. Be telling yourself those thoughts. Be consistent. The worst thing you can do is to be inconsistent. It's flip-flopping. Stay that course, grind it out, get all those things that are no longer for you out of your head. And that's my time. 12:28 is when I say I will join. Thank you so much for joining me. Kathy, Genesis, Cavell, Nancy, Carrie Ann, Pamela, the church in you, other Facebook users. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you who will rewatch, I appreciate you. Join me tomorrow at noon for the continuance of how to renew and how to live life. I'm giving you the gift of life. Celebrate life with me, and I appreciate you. God bless you. Have a good day.